Welcome back, Math Grizz! Today, we will classify quadrilaterals. Let's begin with a square. One way to classify a square is that all four sides must be equal. So each of those four sides is the same distance. So from here to here is going to be the same distance as it is from here to here, and each of the four sides. Another way to classify a square is that it has four vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are the four corners where the sides meet. Another thing to keep in mind is that the opposite sides are parallel. So for example, this side is opposite to this side. And if these sides were to go on forever, they would never intersect. That means they are parallel. But it's not just these two. This side and this side are also parallel, because if these sides were to go on forever, they would never intersect. That means that they are parallel. Another way to classify a square is that they have four right angles, which are 90 degrees each. So here we have a 90-degree angle, another 90-degree angle, another one, and another one. So all four angles are right angles. Lastly, squares have two diagonals. So here we have the first diagonal and the second diagonal. The next quadrilateral is a rectangle. Rectangles have four sides. They also have four vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4. Opposite sides are parallel. This side and this side are opposite to each other, and they are parallel. That means they will never intersect. And these two sides, which are also opposite sides, are also parallel. That means they would never intersect if they went on forever. Another thing to keep in mind is that the opposite sides are equal. This side is equal to this side. So from here to here is the same distance as from here to here. And then this side is opposite to this side. So that means that both of these sides are the same distance. They are equal. Four right angles, so just like the square, each angle is a 90-degree angle. And lastly, rectangles have two diagonals, 1 and 2. Next, we have a trapezoid. Trapezoids have four sides, four vertices, 1, 2, 3, 4. One pair of opposite sides are parallel. So for the square and the rectangle, we had two pairs. For the trapezoid, we only have one pair. This side and this side are opposite, but if they kept going on, they would eventually intersect here. So those sides are not parallel. But this side is opposite to this side, and these are parallel. That means these sides would never intersect. Four angles, 2, 3, 4, and two diagonals. Next, we have the parallelogram. A parallelogram has four sides. Four vertices, 1, 2, 3, 4. Opposite sides are parallel. That means that this side is opposite to this side, and they are parallel. That means they will never intersect. This side and this side are also parallel. They will never intersect if they were to go on forever. Opposite sides are equal. This side is opposite to this side, and they are the same length. This side is opposite to this side, and these are the same length. Another way to classify a parallelogram is that it has four angles, 1, 2, 3, 4. And lastly, two diagonals. Lastly, we have a rhombus. All four sides are equal. So this side, this side, this side, and this side are all the same length. Four vertices, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Opposite sides are parallel. This side is opposite to this side, and they will never intersect, so they are parallel. And this side are parallel, so those sides would never intersect. They are parallel. Opposite angles are equal. This angle is opposite to this angle, so that means if you know this angle, you also know the measure of this angle. And this angle is the same or equal to this angle. And lastly, you can classify a rhombus by saying that it has two diagonals.